Thank you so much for having me here on this special day and at this special moment. It really is a great privilege to be able to speak to you, and I have not taken it lightly. In fact, you might not think that someone that spends most of his time climbing in the Himalayas or hanging off of alpine walls, skiing first descents around the world, would lose any sleep over speaking to a few college students. And in all honesty, and for the record, I've spent quite a few nights laying awake, sweating it out, wondering what the hell I was going to say to you. But today isn't about me, and it's about you. So yes, take a big, deep breath and take it all in. You've worked hard to get here. And let's just take a moment to appreciate all the people who've helped you along, your teachers, your brothers and sisters, your friends, your family, and of course, your parents. This moment, graduation from college, is such a beautiful, liberating, and terrifying rite of passage. For some of you, it is the transition to deeper studies in graduate school, and for many, a transition out of the safety net of academia into the real world. That place with completely bewildering number of options, seemingly impossible choices, pitfalls, opportunities, lack of opportunities, career paths, expectations, Tinder dates. What am I going to do with my life? Well, before you panic, which you will if you haven't already, I just have a few things to say. And please take whatever I say with a grain of salt. Some of this will strike a chord with you, some of this may not, and you may never remember a word I say. But hopefully, some of it will become useful down the road. I am simply here to share a few observations about things I've learned from my own journey. The first thing I want to talk about is taking risks. I know, it's a bit cliched. And I know that some of you must be thinking that this is the last guy on the planet that should be giving advice on taking risks. He spends most of his time in ridiculously dangerous situations. He almost died in an avalanche. He's insane. Partially true. Well, when I say take risks, I don't mean you should go climb high alpine big walls, although it is really fun, nor am I asking you to make jump turns down Everest. So you know, the biggest risk I ever took was to forge my own path. I grew up in a small town in Minnesota. My parents were Chinese immigrants, and they were very traditional and very conservative. For most of my childhood and adolescence, as far as I knew, there were 4 career paths. I could be a doctor, a lawyer, a professor, or an investment banker. My parents were librarians at Minnesota State University. They saved their entire lives to put me and my sister through private college. When I finished college, I was under a lot of pressure to pick a traditional career path. Of course, I don't blame my parents for wanting that. I knew that they only wanted the best life possible for me, and I appreciated that. But that path wasn't me. I told them I was going to move west and live out of my car and climb and ski full time.